FFPC basketball tournament draft. Got the 10 pick, you can see, coming up on the clock here. Let's see who we're looking at here. Oops, Austin Hooper. Neighbors goes, we'll probably take McBride here if he doesn't go next. If McBride does go, don't have a lot of Puka. Could do some Puka. I don't have a lot in terms of I don't have any Puka actually so far. All right, CMC goes. All right, so we'll grab McBride. And then yeah, just see what falls to us at the 15th pick there. Let's go McBride. I have a good amount of McBride, not as much as Bowers. I'm like 23% Bowers, which is awesome. So I'm getting a lot of picks in this 4, 5, 6, 7 range. I'm just taking Bowers every time he falls to me in that range. I'm not getting a lot of picks in the last 3 spots here. So I'm like 16% McBride, I think it is. So I'm overweight. But yeah, so I don't take Puka because I'm taking more Miko and CMC and BTJ in that range. So I haven't really taken any Puka, and he goes there, so I'm not going to take him this draft. Let's see who we got. We'll put Genty for sure in Q. A-Chain, I want to get more of A-Chain. Genty goes. Put A-Chain there. Come on. There you go. And also Nico, Amon-Ra, and put BTJ there too. No, we don't need him, but Jackie Moon goes Genty. I want more A-Chain. Oh, there you go, Sting. So won't get him, but I will get either Nico, Amon-Ra, or BTJ. I have my choice of 2 of those 3. I have the most BTJ of those 3 in this order. I don't have a lot of Amon-Ra. So let's see who's taken here. BTJ goes there. Okay. So Nico or Amon-Ra? We'll go Amon-Ra because I don't have a lot. So the Lions are actually my least owned team, which I don't love. So going to pretty standard start from around this range. McBride and Amon-Ra. Nothing too fancy. I would have preferred A-Chain there of those guys, or Puka, but usually Puka doesn't leave the first round. So yeah, pretty by the book start so far, the 10 spot. So we'll see. Coming back in the 3-4 turn, I mean, I'll definitely consider elite quarterback at that range. Amari Hampton in that range. Brees, Devontae Adams, see who else falls. Tyreek would be fun. Tyreek's been going up in the early 3rd recently, so I don't think he'll fall that far. But yeah, just let it come to us in the 3rd round, see what happens. Let me pop in my exposures here. So we got Amon-Ra and McBride. Both week 8 buys. All right. Yeah, so with the Amon-Ra, I am at 5%, so I'm still underweight Amon-Ra even after that one. So want to boost up my Detroit. I know that's a weakness. I don't love Ben Johnson leaving. I don't think that helps, but I certainly am way too far underweight on Detroit. So maybe this could be a Detroit stack. McBride, I am. Oh, okay. I'm only at 13%. I'm up to 13. So he went from 11.9 to 13.6. So good amount of McBride. But again, I'm not getting a lot in this range, so I don't have a chance to take him often. Any surprises so far? Jacobs goes a little earlier than normal. Drake, yeah, no, Drake one. Josh Allen goes early there. Jamar taking Josh Allen. Josh Allen usually falls in the mid to late third. Not this draft. And Jade, classic. Great. So you get a 0 from one of your top 3 picks every week. Single quarterback league. That is very stupid. Especially the opportunity cost. I mean, you have so many good players left. You have Rashee Rice. You have Chase Brown. You have T. Higgins. You have Tyreek. I mean, and everybody else. What a waste. What a waste to pick George Kittle. Yeah. What a waste. Lamar Jackson. He wouldn't need him, but Breece Hall, JSN, Garrett Wilson. Instead of you taking a 0 from one of those quarterbacks. So stupid. But good for us. Except, Lamar probably won't last to us here. But if he does, we'll take him in the 3rd round for sure. But not expecting that. I'm heaviest on Brock Bowers in the 1st round, and then next I have Justin Jefferson and Jahmyr Gibbs. I have a lot of Jahmyr Gibbs. What's my Jahmyr Gibbs? I think it's team. Yeah, 11% Jahmyr Gibbs. So I'm a bit overweight on Jahmyr Gibbs. So I'm take him a decent amount, but I'm not taking Laporta. I'm not taking Jameson. I'm not taking much Amon-Ra. Not taking Jared Goff. Like I just don't end up having those players. All right, let's see what comes to us. We'll add Lamar to queue. Oh, Rashee definitely has Rashee to queue. Number 1 owned player for me is Rashee Rice. 34% Rashee Rice. I'll take as much as I can get at this stage. There goes Lamar. T in there. Breece Hall. JSN and Tyreek. How many picks left do we have? 4 more before us? Yeah, so we'll get one of these 5. If Rashee falls back to us here, that'd be huge. I mean, I'm starting to take him in late 2nd a little bit, but I've been taking him. He's just in the mid 3rd every single time in most of my drafts. So okay, there he goes. There, that's a pretty decent spot for him. So we're at Breece or JSN here is what we're looking at. I don't think I have any Breece honestly either. Yeah, I'm 0% Breece Hall. I mean, that's a problem. Oh, and there he goes. I'm still going to be 0%. All right, JSN or Garrett Wilson. I have a lot of Garrett Wilson. I don't have much JSN. Let me see what my JSN percentage is. 5% JSN, so a bit underweight. Tight ends, I could do Laporta. I could go Laporta here. It's a bit early. I might just wait to see if I can get him next round and take a receiver here. Let's see. Detroit, Minnesota, Arizona, Cincinnati. So no. I mean, Marvin Harrison would be the other option for sure. But I like 13 seconds. Go Garrett Wilson again. I like Garrett Wilson a lot better. Just the volume, talent and volume there. Everybody's projecting him a pretty bad team. I'll bet on his talent and his target volume, and I think that should work out at this price. All right, there goes JSN. Consider Laporta, Marvin Harrison. Or running back. Kenneth Walker would be interesting too. Could have done a JSN Kenneth Walker. Joe Burrow. Oh my God. Another 2 running backs, 2 quarterbacks. Jackie Moon, what are you doing? He did this in another draft too recently. Good for us. Marvin Harrison as our 3rd receiver on a Trey McBride start. Don't hate it. Otherwise, Kenneth Walker is a pretty good pick here. Stacking, we have Kyler, Jared Goff, and Justin Fields so far to start. Not bad. 3 good mid-range QBs. Terry McLaurin, all right. It's either Kenneth Walker or Marvin Harrison to me here. We'll wait. Laporta will wait on. His ADP is still 46. So yeah, he probably won't come back to us. We don't really need him. Laporta would work with Amon Ra, or I go Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride. You know what? Let's go Laporta here. Let's get that Detroit. Let's boost up our Detroit stack, and so then we're definitely in for Goff later on. Let's do Laporta. Let's have a little bully tight end situation. Just talking about how I don't get a lot of Detroit. We had an opportunity to do it, so yeah, not Sam Darnold. So our Laporta percentage is now up to 6. So getting closer to average ownership. Start 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 2 flex. That both be receiver. It's tight end premium. So the idea is we start McBride in the tight end spot and we flex Laporta. And both these guys are starting as well. Monron and Garrett can both start as well. So just already filling the flex in the tight end premium format. Laporta is probably slightly undervalued, I would think, slightly. But just really wait to see what the offense looks like, right, without Ben Johnson. So a lot of unknowns there, but everybody else still plays. Offensive line maybe got a little worse. Definitely got a little worse. So it's potential they, have to throw more. And also the defense too, losing Aaron Glenn on defense. So, definitely big coaching coordinator changes for the Lions. We'll see what it goes. And again, this is more to just boost up my Detroit ownership more than anything. I like both those players, don't get me wrong. It's just taking them over other players that I like maybe a little better. I have a lot of Mary Hampton. I have a lot of Devontae Adams. Kenneth Walker would be a good pick there. Marvin Harrison made sense for our Trey McBride start. But no, start with a little Detroit heavy start. See how that turns out. Guy complaining, not complaining, but correctly making my way out is Alvin. Did he have one of them? No, he didn't have. Oh, he had hurt. Could have been his stack. People definitely don't stack much in FFPC. It's most drafts I'm in is probably 50-50 people stacking versus not stacking, especially when you get to the QB2s, QB3s. Most people don't stack those, I would say most. So which I think is just suboptimal. But it makes it hard that you get sniped often on your, especially the QB2s, QB3s. People take whoever in the mid rounds to fill out their QB roster. So you just got to be got to leave yourself some outs because you can't wait too long on your second and third quarterbacks. I don't always go 3 quarterbacks, but I'm trying to do it more often. You know, obviously, if you start a Lamar, Josh Allen, Jay Daniels, Jalen Hurts, you don't need a third quarterback, I would say. But so most of the time, I'm trying to do 3 if it makes sense. But there's such a cliff at quarterback that once Daniel Jones goes in, like, you know, 14th, 15th round, there's not really anybody that really makes sense. Jackson Dart sometimes, just to get a little bit of upside, like late season upside with rushing. But, you know, it's not something I'm reaching to do. I wonder if he's talking about, this guy's talking about me, because he would be wrong. Because you start 1 tight end, you can flex 2 tight ends. So, you know, you can only start 1 quarterback. So I mean, that taking the second quarterback this early is a mistake. But just because they take a second tight end, it's still a starter for me. People forget you can flex 2 tight ends. You can play 3 tight ends in your starting lineup if you need to do it. So. All right, who are we looking at here? Yeah, running backs are pretty average. Travion's interesting. We have a Garrett Wilson, so I have a Travion Henderson bring back week 17. RJ Harvey would be fun around this range, late 5. There goes Travion. There goes Pickens. What else? Quarterback makes sense for us? No, not here. 58. No, we need a quarterback then. James Conner. With Trey McBride, TJ Hawkinson, we get the week 17 bring back for TJ Hawkinson, but it's probably a running back receiver. Makes more sense. Devonta Smith is a good value here, or Jameson Williams. I mean, I don't think I have any Jameson. Take a lot of, because we've got to take a lot of Travis Hunter around here in the mid to late 5th. So I think these are all viable. There goes Devonta. Nice pick. Let's go. Where do they got? He has all receivers. He has no receivers. Okay. So Jameson will probably go on the turn. Let's just go RJ Harvey and see what receiver would fall back to us here. James Conner is a nice stacking partner, but let's stick with. RJ Harvey here. And then see what falls back this next round. He goes Jalen Kelsey. No receivers through. I was talking to Jack Moon in the draft yesterday. You're amazing. I mean, David Montgomery, Jameson. I mean, I definitely will go Jameson here if he's available. And this guy would be his 5th receiver, so I don't think he will. But Evan Ingram. All right. Let's go Jameson Williams. At a little bit of a discount. 3 picks, but again, don't have any Jameson Williams. So that's Detroit heavy start. Love it. It's something I haven't done this year, so it's fun to change that up. Definitely need some Goff on this team. Definitely need some Jared Goff. So assuming we're getting Goff, then we have Kyler, Justin Fields, and Bo Nix. Definitely, I think I could take one of them, either Kyler or Bo Nix, maybe at 7-8 turn here. Really, we're open. I mean, the only position we don't need obviously is tight end, but still could use receivers, still could use running back certainly, and then one quarterback. So we'll see what the other pick is here down here. He's not taking a quarterback. He could go Bo Nix at this pick or one of these two picks. Yeah, Bo Nix will probably go in here if he doesn't go earlier. So it's not, but Bo Nix is not something I'm trying to force at 7-8 or 7-10. I'll probably wait to see if Kyler falls to me there, which I think he would. That'd be pick 87. 7, and Kyler's ADP is 89. So yeah, he should be there. But I'd rather have Justin Fields around later than Kyler in this one. If I can get Justin Fields at 9-10, that'd be great. Otherwise, then I just have to go to somebody else because there's no other stacking options. But there's other, you could do a Drake May, could do other people in the 9-10 range here. So I probably won't go Kyler at the 8-3. I'll keep going running back and receiver. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But is it Onslaught? Onslaught, right? Yeah. All right. David Njoku goes early. I mean, I think he's a good pick, but usually it lasts a round or so, which I think is a value. So nice pick there. Man, if Team 1 didn't take Baden Daniels there and instead went Chase Brown, like that team could be pretty fun. Chase Brown or a receiver, T. Rice, T. Higgins, of course. There you go. Like I wouldn't, if you're taking T. Higgins, you probably shouldn't go quarterback, not Joe Burrow quarterback there. But I mean, it's such a waste. You just like you're losing starting points because of that. You're like losing. Yeah, speaking of which, what is Jared Goff's ADP? 114. So middle of the 10th round. So he goes right around here. So, I mean, we'll take him at 9-10 then. I mean, depends, I guess. Could do 10-3 too. Might make more sense. But, yep. So this one can be running back, receiver. Potentially go 2 quarterbacks there. A lot of the running backs going off the board. Patrick Mahomes is there. I like Tony Pollard, if you can make it all the way to us. Jalen Warren, Cam Scatterbow. It's going to be pick 80. Receiver. KC, Detroit, Minnesota, New York, and New England, Arizona, Tennessee. Not a lot of obvious options. Jordan Addison probably. Oh, there goes Jordan Addison. Damn. Holmes goes unsacked, of course. Brock Bowers, Dean goes Addison. So Tony Pollard seems like a nice click. Chris Godwin. I mean, Tony Pollard, Chris Godwin would be good. Mark Andrews goes off. Yeah, either of those guys I'm happy with. Probably prefer Pollard. No, okay, well there it goes. Helps me. I will go Pollard here. Don't think there's anybody else. He's by far the best pick ADP wise. So he's it's almost a round drop of ADP. Let's take Tony Pollard and see what falls back to us in the 8th. Definitely thinking receiver here. I assume Jackie will take a receiver here. Probably 2 receivers. Looking at his pattern. Should definitely start taking receivers. Who do we like there? I mean, Bo Nix is still here, 92. Yeah, so not out of ADP. Kyler Murray's the other one. Rome's interesting. Any tight ends we like? Not John Halo. Tucker Craft could be okay. He's end of 8. Wow, amazing. Amazing. I mean, taking a 0 from one of them. Taking a 0 from 2 of his first 8 picks. Just Yep. I mean, this is great for us. Just great. Could do Rome Odunze as our 4th receiver on a bully tight end build. I mean, Rome's the best ADP value. Ryan Robinson, Jalen Warren goes, okay. Yeah, I mean, and if we take Rome, then a Caleb Williams could open up too. So let's go Rome. Caleb Williams could open up the stack for us too, the next 2 picks, if we need him. I like the value on Rome. All right, so through 8, we have 2 running backs, 4 receivers, 2 tight ends. Fun start. Man, I wanted Addison there. Addison, a nice touch. So we can think about Jordan Mason as a bring back. Otherwise, there's not. I mean, Jason McCarthy, I guess. Otherwise, there's not many other Vikings that we'd want. So let's throw in Jordan Mason in the queue. Yeah, see what else falls to us. All right, we got quarterbacks. We got Kyler, Bo But yeah, this is definitely might be a double tap on quarterbacks here. Bo Nix, Justin Fields, Caleb Williams, and Jared Goff. I mean, those are our guys. See who's stacking. No stacks yet. Baker, why are you taking Baker? It's your second quarterback. Like at or ahead of ADP, unstacked. And you don't take Chris Godwin when he's right there. Chris Godwin's right there for you. Never mind. Mahomes. Also unstacked. And Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. Unstacked. I mean, none of the quarterbacks drafted so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 quarterbacks are stacked. I mean, but what the fuck do I know? Just feels like a lot simpler bet that if I think Amon-Ra is going to be really good, then I'm going to think Jared Goff's throwing him the ball. And if Jared Goff's not throwing him the ball, then Amon-Ra is probably not very good, and this team loses anyway. So I'm going to bet that my player's going to be good and just maximize that by taking their quarterbacks. Can't do that with every player, obviously, but if I think these guys are going to be smashes for this team, then you might as well take the quarterback and just get double the points there. Kyler, starting to become an ADP value. I think already is technically. So yeah, this is definitely a really good QB range for us, assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams left between us and the current pick don't have quarterbacks. So a couple could go, but we have some good options. We have Kyler, Bo Nix technically, Justin Fields, Caleb Williams, and Jared Goff are our main options. We probably want 2 of those on this team. So there goes Brock Purdy in 1. There's 5 teams left that don't have a quarterback. I bet they'll start to go here. There goes Caleb Williams with DJ Moore. There you go. You actually stacked, so good for you. Brock Purdy is stacked. George Kittle. That's very smart. All right, so we didn't need Brock Purdy. Caleb Williams is one of our guys. So Kyler's still looking really pretty here at this pick. Don't think he'll. I mean, who knows? I'm not predicting who will go because if they're taking naked quarterbacks, then there's no way to predict who will go next. But ADP wise, oh, there goes Kyler. Yeah, of course. Yeah, as a second quarterback unstacked, of course. There you go. I'm a little tilted by that. I didn't think he'd last to us, but also why? I mean, just. Another one of our quarterbacks goes. Okay, great. Unstacked. At least Justin Fields has the rushing upside. So I'll take Bo Nix here. Well, you know what? I might go. He will take Goff. He'll take Nix. I mean, who knows, man? This draft is messed up. All right. All right, so this is pick 106. So some good values here. I mean, I can backstack Bo Nix pretty easily. So let's go Bo Nix. And I do have RJ Harvey. So, that's not, a little bit of a stack there. And let's just hope Goff falls off this next hope. And if he doesn't, we will pivot to probably Jordan Mason. Probably took him. I mean, I probably took Bo Nix from him. I'm thinking it's probably what he was hoping for. But he was, to be fair, like he was well under ADP. What is Bo Nix? I mean, it was 92, right? Was it what it was? Probably 90 something. So it'll make him last until 106 is a nice value. Which quarterback was he? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. QB 13 bonus. Late 90s. Nice. Don't need it. Alright. I'm hoping one of these two guys is left. Ideally, Jared Goff. I mean, Jack Moon just wasting money if he's not taking. There he goes. There's a receiver. Don't take Bo Nix, or don't take Jared Goff. I took Bo Nix from you. Don't take Jared Goff from me. Take Stafford, Trevor Lawrence. That's about it. By ADP, I mean Jared Goff is the number one quarterback left, right? Yep. Other quality quarterbacks still there. Yeah, there he goes. He took Jared Goff from me. Amazing. All right. Well, we are going to go to Drake May. We could do JJ McCarthy. I just can't backstack him. Jordan Love, backstack. Drake May might be more fun. Week 12? It's week 12 though, right? 14. Okay. I can't do Herbert. Go Drake May there. Oops. Bonus and Drake May. All right. So Hunter Henry's in our sights, or a New England receiver will be later on. Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre gets some good value on Ramondre. I like Trayvon Henderson a lot, but I don't think Ramondre is, you know, he's going in the 11th, 12th round a lot of the time. I think he's undervalued for sure. Oh, and it's true. We do have the Drake May Garrett Wilson Week 17 game, so that's not terrible. Yeah, so I mean, I don't mind Drake May as a consolation prize, but definitely a little tilted that I didn't get Goff there. Guy took Goff one pick ahead of me. All right, let's put some players in queue. We got ways to go. 10 picks, but ETN's in play. Ramondre, Tajay Spears. I mean, I have Pollard, so probably not taking Spears here. Buka, J.K. Dobbins with my Bo Nix, R.J. Harvey. Hunter Henry should be in. My next picks are, what is it? 132, 130, 130, and 35. So Hunter Henry's, yeah, in play here. Probably wanting a Trey Benson. Nice, oh jeez. I'm gonna take at least one running back here. Here's Tajay, that's good. At least one running back here for our third running back, and then just see what else. Probably just take a running back here. I mean, Jackie only has two. Obviously, he needs receivers more than anything. He has three, so, but I'll just at this stage just take a running back. Good players are not in my queue going off the board. I like to see it. I will get one of these five, which is good. Definitely, I mean, Ramondre, Buka, or Dobbins. I think those are the three that I hope make it my way. Buka's in 3 wide receiver sets right now, assuming Godwin's and Evans are fully healthy. He's a good prospect. He can do more than the slot. And that offense is an unknown. The offensive system is an unknown. But if Baker still plays like that, and McMillan has moved to the 4th receiver, I don't know. I just think that he's a good value. There he goes there. But he's just a good value here. I think he's being slept on a little bit because of the situation. Cool. So can I get me Ramondre or J.K. Dobbins? We don't want both of them to go. Nice. Okay, sweet. I'll get one of them. Of those two, I'll go Ramondre for sure, I think. He needs a running back, so it's probably running back here. Or quarterback. Yeah. Cool. Ramondre. Quarterbacks and running back stacks here for both my quarterbacks. I like Ramondre as a 3rd or 4th running back on a, like, you know, with some upside, like RJ Harvey. I don't expect RJ Harvey to be the workhorse week 1. So having Ramondre in there and Tony Pollard, and like just going in with a few quality veterans, that's not bad. Now we're going to consider Hunter Henry, Trey Benson less so. Any values 135. We could consider Keon Coleman here. Tua, also on staff. Yeah, so 3 running backs, 4 receivers. Probably need a receiver here. I think a receiver is probably a good pick. Or can go another tight end, to be fair. I think Hunter Henry's. I just don't love Hunter Henry, honestly. Where's his numbers last year? J.K. Dobbins. Or we go receiver. Keon Coleman. Jaden Higgins. Does Jaden Higgins make more sense here? I kind of like Keon Coleman. Maybe, I mean, J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey. Does that make sense? Keon Coleman. He's about a half round of value. Yeah, just a boost to get my 5th receiver. Again, if I'm probably one of my flexes is going to be a tight end most of the time, so I only need 3 receivers to start any given week. So I think the receiver core is pretty good right now. Pretty good. I mean, I saw you probably want it more, but feeling okay about it right now. All right. Now let's take in depth pieces. If we need more running backs, just throw in a bunch in the queue. Little Ray Davis makes more sense for us now. Down here, Braylon Allen gonna be on the list for us. I have a lot of Jalen Red already, so I don't need to take more. I mean, all these, this kind of tier here, I think is fully fine. I'd say likely. What you're saying. Otherwise, Mike is sticky for our Arizona. Bring back McBride. Receivers that I care about. Marvin Mims should be on the radar, as should Kyle Williams. On the radar. I don't know if I'll take him here. Henry, I say likely. Keon Coleman, early 12. That feels like a value. I mean, he's going to be a starting outside receiver, second-year player. had some good advanced numbers. Like, he wasn't amazing last year, but he was decent. And that offense, I mean, just you want pieces of that offense regardless. Here goes Stack Jane Daniels. Congratulations. I mean, I just, and I got him at what's that, 132? Yeah, I got him about half round of value, slightly more, 2/3 around. Doesn't matter. Stacking like it's best ball doesn't matter in because those are two separate things. Best ball and tight end premium, two separate scoring. It's just they don't really relate to each other. If anything, you want to stack your tight end more in tight end premium, I would say. But what do I know? Okay, Josh Palmer. There he goes. He stacked both of the quarterbacks. So Josh Palmer, consolation prize from Cam Coleman. So yeah, a lot of options here. A lot of options. Rashad White, Ray Davis, let's move up. Otherwise, yeah. Marvin Mims is 160s. We're looking at 156, 758. Yeah, so Marvin Mims could be our next pick. Let's see where Gesicki goes. Rashad White also a great value, like a great value. I'd easily click him here. ADP of 140. I guess I'm getting him at 154. So yeah, over around value. But even at 140, that just if he's going right here, that's just I mean he'll have productive weeks. Like it's not all going to be 80% Bucky Irving. It's going to have productive weeks. Rashad is probably taken there. Nope, Cam Ward. All right, Cam Ward unstacked. What do you know? That is this third pick. But yes, some interesting options. I think Rashad White or Ray Davis are my preferred two. So let's see if both those two go off in these next three picks. All right. Hope to get one out of those two. As your first tight end. Ooh, buddy. Here goes Ray Davis. All right. He could definitely take Rashad White here. That would be a pretty good pick. Third running back on a wide receiver heavy team. He has 3 running backs. He has 4. Go Mims here. GG. All right. I'm just taking the value of Rashad White. So my running backs are Harvey, Pollard, and Ramondre. Rashad White is my 4th running back. I have 5 receivers, 2 tight ends. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Just take the ADP value here. Preferred Ray Davis, but White's not bad. Again, you're thinking RJ Harvey, mid to late season, RJ Harvey will be my kind of bell cow with Tony Pollard and Ramondre filling in as a, kind of low end RB2. Then Rashad White is just the first backup essentially. Don't mind it. Again, we're starting two tight ends and three running backs in the first, three receivers. Excuse me, two tight ends and three receivers in the first 6 rounds. So you're gonna have to sacrifice somewhere. Quarterbacks look like right now. Sam Darnold, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I mean, pretty dried up. Pretty dried up. Why take 3 quarterbacks when I don't have anybody in Sam Darnold? Don't even have a Carolina. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, no. Richardson, no. Daniel Jones, I don't mind late, but I don't have any stacks there. Tyler Shuck, Russell Wilson, Jackson. I'm going 2 quarterbacks. So I'm not Marvin Mims. Just unbelievable. All right. So what do we got? I think Bigsby, Christian Kirk, Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown's interesting for my Bone Knicks Week 17. There goes Kate Otten. Okay. Hollywood Brown is on the list. Let me see tight end. Nobody obvious. Pollard is big. Yeah. Let's go Hollywood. I could do Kyle Williams. Let's just go Hollywood here. Get a little more Hollywood Brown. I don't have a lot of Hollywood. So now he's my 6th receiver, Hollywood. Week 17 correlated. I do need a 3rd tight end because I forgot I had my 2 week 8 bye week tight ends. Hollywood Brown. All right, we have 2 quarterbacks, Bo Nix and Drake May. We have 4 running backs, RJ Harvey, Tony Pollard, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashad White. We have 6 receivers. We have Amon Ra, Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams, Rome Odunze, Keon Coleman, and Hollywood Brown. And we have 2 bully tight ends, 2 of the top 4 tight ends, Trey McBride and Sam Laporta. Interesting team. Not a team I'm drafting off, and so that's cool. And we have the Detroit team without Jared Goff, which is a bummer. But yeah, it's fun. So I think definitely need another tight end, at least 1 tight end, and a couple more running backs in our last 5 picks, 6 picks. Receiver we're pretty good at. 2, 4, 6. Hollywood Brown is our 6th receiver is nice. I don't think I need that much more. I'll probably just see what falls to us. But what's my Hollywood percentage right now? 10%. All right, so slightly overweight, just a little bit overweight on Hollywood Brown. Not bad. All right, who else are we thinking about here? Running back? Do some Will Shipley. Let's do some upside running backs. Will Shipley, DJ Giddens, Rashard Smith. Bigsby's on there as well. Wandale, Romeo Dubs. Justice Hill might be fine. I don't know. I don't really want another kind of just Jag veteran. Mario Douglas for sure. Pat Bryant for sure. Michael Wilson with Trey McBride for sure. We got 8 picks left. Okay. We got 8 players left. So as long as not all 8 of them are taken, we are good. I think that's one of them. Nope, it wasn't. Great. So I'll get one of these 8. Bigsby makes it just. Oh, there goes Bigsby. These guys, that just makes the most sense. I definitely want one of these 3. Shipley, Giddens, and Rashard Smith, just for the upside. Giddens could be a really nice pick here. Late round 15 was my 5th, just pure contingency upside running back. nobody on the ADP list that's that exciting, so we have to go down a little bit. Maybe I'll wait for, if all three of these guys are still there, I'll wait and probably take Pat Bryant or DeMar. Take Pat Bryant. I mean, could be either one, really. All right, and then hopefully one of these three guys falls back to me, which I think they should. ADP who's first up. Will Shipley. I do have Keon Coleman in Buffalo. Alright, let's take Will Shipley. Let's take Will Shipley there. Keon Coleman in Buffalo week 17. Will Shipley could just have a massive ceiling if Saquon is hurt. I can't forget about tight ends. Man, it's clearing up, but yeah. There's Austin Hooper. Ja'Tavion Sanders is my third tight end. Week 14, we're good, right? Because they're week 8. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I like the option. I like the players here. I do like the players here. What's Ja'Tavion's ADP right now? 196? 50 times 12, that's 80, right? So, okay. It's a little ahead of ADP. Couple ways to play it. What if I take another? If I take Rashard Smith, since I have Bo Nix and RJ Harvey, take Rashard Smith for the week 17. You can only have I like all these guys. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right in a row. I only have one of them. Michael Wilson's I mean, they're all pretty close. 189 to 197. So what makes the most sense for us? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs. We have 6 receivers. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We do need another tight end. I do have a lot of Ja'Tavion Sanders, but he's probably the best one for that. That's why I have so much of him, because could use Terrence Ferguson maybe come back, right? Something like that. Week 8 coverage. Conlin, actually. All right. 6 running back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have some low floor, high ceiling, low floor, mid ceiling. I got Hollywood Brown too. Yeah, right. So both. 2 KC, 2 Denver. And really, it's just like see who comes back to us at this point. There's possible one of them comes back to us. Otherwise, looking at Terrence Ferguson, Noah Gray could be interesting. Cole Kmet even. I mean, I have Rome, so Cole Kmet could come back to us. Four picks left. We have two quarterbacks, 6 running backs, 2, 4, 6 receivers, and 2 tight ends. So pretty evenly balanced team. Giddens, evenly balanced team so far. We do need a 3rd tight end in the last 2 picks. That leaves us 3 picks for running back and receiver. It really just these. Just isn't a matter of who's there, right? Don't expect him to last, but kind of around 17. 204, right? So all of them would be values at 204. But so we'll see. But probably at least one receiver and at least one tight end. So leaves us 2 other picks. Christian Watson, wow, kind of gross. May not play. All right, our 3 players are still on the board left. There's 6 picks to go. Gross. We need 2 of these 3 picks not to be our 3 guys. One of them guys. They're high on the ADP list, so it's Miles Sanders too. There goes Pat Bryant. There's one of them. Alec Pierce too. All right. So now we're down to Michael Wilson, Demario Douglas. Definitely want Demario Douglas with our team. doesn't. One of them doesn't. One of them doesn't go here. We'll get one of them. Okay. Nice. All right, Terrence Ferguson. Oof. Tight end is not looking pretty right now. Tomorrow Douglas, pick 195. Wait. Two. Nick Chubb. All right, great. We will take Mario Douglas, Pop Douglas, as our 7th receiver. Stacked with Drake May. Works for me. This is the Underdog music. Wow. I've learned something new with the Underdog. This is Would You Kindly, called Would You Kindly, Extreme Beats by Aaron Teller. Underdog music. Miles Sanders is interesting. Taj Brooks. I like Taj Brooks with Trey McBride. But we are running low on tight end. Maybe we can grab Noah Gray. I think Noah Gray makes a lot of sense for our team. Oh, we're up. Upside tight ends, more contingency, but really we just need to fill in. And he's week 17 play. We have a couple different Chiefs, kind of the tertiary Chiefs, if you will. Noah Gray. Does he hope his bye week works? Right. Week 10 bye. Week 10 bye. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Really just need Noah Gray for 1 week, right? For week 8. But if he does anything more this season, that'd be huge for this team. Because we have Noah Gray, Hollywood Brown, and Rashard Smith paired with Bo Nix and RJ Harvey for Denver. Didn't go as much in Detroit as we were starting to, but we have 3 Detroit Lions, Amon-Ra, Jameson Williams, and Sam Laporta, which is a fun start. Yeah, we're making it work. Drake May, Ramondre Stevenson, Garrett Wilson, Demario Douglas for some New England heavy week 17. All right, now it's really just kind of whatever we want at this stage. So we are at, what are we at? 6 running backs, 7 receivers. So probably not even a receiver. I mean, we probably don't need one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Hollywood's our 6th. Keon Coleman's our 5th. Rome's our 4th. Jameson's our 3rd. Garrett Wilson's our 2nd. Yeah, I mean, assuming that these are the 2 starters, almost every week, I don't really feel like we need another one. Glad we grabbed the tight end there, though. Taj Brooks is interesting for sure for our team. Just the RB flyer, week 17. We have McBride as well. Let's see who else. Yoshivas, I guess. But again, we don't really need a wide receiver. Michael Meyer, week 8 bye. Let's just put some running backs in the queue. Kareem Hunt, if he's there, sure. Devin Neal and Tony Pollard, week 17. Taj Brooks, we got. Nick Moss. Ty Johnson, Buffalo. Isaiah Davis with the Jets. There's some interesting late round, last round running backs there. Probably want at least one running back. I am not even planning for this one yet. Wandale. Oh, baby. So we took our second tight end in round 4. Started round 4. We didn't take a third tight end until round 18. 14 rounds later. Oh, the Chargers tight end room. Do we have Herbert? Oh, we do have Herbert. There you go. Chivas doesn't always get drafted. Yeah, not a lot of running backs here. There's been one running back in the last 10 picks, 11 picks. Good for us. We'll have our pick. Todd Brooks, I think, just makes the most sense for his profile. He's definitely the next Zach Moss, I would say, profile-wise. But he's not Chase Brown. But he could be Zach Moss. Yeah, and late 19th round with McBride on there, I don't mind that. I like his talent for what he is on that offense. Maybe we just want a piece of that offense too. Thornton, cool. We'll get a decent running back here. Might just double tap and go 8 running backs just to fill it up. We have 6, right? 6, 7, 3. Keaton Mitchell goes. Okay. Yeah, so let's take. I doubt Ty Johnson goes, but let's just take Taj Brooks here. And then we will see who next comes back to us. Kyle Monangai. That's quite the running back. Rico Dowd, Blake Corum, Jerome Ford, and Kyle Monangai. I mean, his fun day. James Conner, Jalen Warren, Bobby Line. Oof. Rough team, man. Not a lot of stealing there. A lot of blah. All right. Devin Neal goes. Ty Johnson. I think I kind of like Ty Johnson just as a PPR merchant with Keon Coleman. Got Keon Coleman and Will Shipley. Or Isaiah Davis. Wouldn't mind Isaiah Davis actually. Just really like the late season, second half of the season. Okay. Or Ty Johnson. Right, so we have Bo Nix and Drake May, just 2 quarterbacks. We have 8 running backs. R.J. Harvey, Tony Pollard, Ramondre Stevenson, Rashad White, Will Shipley, Rashad Smith, Taj Brooks, and Ty Johnson. You know, for starting with 1 running back in the first 6 rounds with R.J. Harvey, I like this running back group. I mean, because it's a good balanced mix of upside with R.J. Harvey, Will Shipley, Bertrand Smith. I mean, R.J. Harvey being the best running back of those, obviously. But then you have quality veterans of Tony Pollard, Ramondre Stevenson, and Rashad White, kind of rotating weeks that they start, and then just some players that have some real ceilings on good offenses. Philadelphia, KC, Cincinnati, Buffalo as the second/third running backs on those teams. Just need them to fill in once or twice a year to pay off their ADP. Like, that's not bad. Makes sense, I think. You have two elite tight ends, Trey McBride and Sam Laporta. Receivers are good, not great. Amon-Ra, Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams, Roma Duvernay, and then we waited for the next three: Keon Coleman, Hollywood Brown, and Tamari Douglas. So receiver room is okay, not